What's up, TM Nation? Today we're diving into something that could be a game changer for content creators, the Maono Wave T5 wireless lavalier microphone system. I've been testing these microphones out for the past 3 weeks, and I have to say that there's a lot to like about this system because they'll work with pretty much everything that I own, from my DSLR cameras to my older iPhones that use Lightning to even my newer iPhones and my Android devices that use USB Type-C. Also, at 99 bucks at the time of the video, this system comes in at a lower price point than I paid for my DJI Mic Mini, my DJI Mic 2, and my Hollyland Lark M2S setups, and in some cases, I prefer the Wave T5 in comparison to all of those other options at the moment for reasons that I'll talk about a little bit later. First, what you're getting is actually 2 wireless lavalier microphones in one package, which is pretty impressive considering the price point. In the box, you're getting this really nice charging case that reminds me of a wireless earbud case. You get 2 transmitter units that are surprisingly compact, along with multiple receiver options. We're talking USB Type-C, you're getting Lightning for older iPhones like I said earlier, and you also get a 3.5mm cable as well for connection directly to your DSLR camera. Now, one thing that really caught my attention is how Maono thought about versatility here. You're getting these magnetic clips that attach to the backs of the microphones. You get 2 necklace style lanyards with magnetic attachments as well, and even some metal plates that you can slip inside of your clothing if you don't want to use the clip-on or necklace methods. And for those of you all that are going to be outside in windy conditions, they've also included some windscreens that cover the entire microphone. Now, I will say that they can be a little bit tricky to put on, but after playing with them for a while, I did find that if you turn them inside out first, it makes it a little bit easier. So now let me go ahead and talk about the charging case, because pretty much every comparable microphone out there is going to give you something of this form factor, and the reason why is because it's super convenient. You can charge everything all at once, and you only have to charge one thing, which is the case, which is going to charge via USB Type-C. And I really just love the simplicity of this system in general. All that you have to do is open up the case, take out your receiver, and then if you're not going to use both microphones at the same time, you take whichever one you want to use at that time out, and it'll automatically connect to your receiver. You don't have to hit any buttons or anything of that nature. Battery life wise, Maono says that you can get up to 9 hours of use on a charge with each microphone. I've used one for 6 hours intermittently, and I still had 22% left on it when I looked in the app. Now I want to talk about the sound quality, because here is where things get interesting. Each microphone has built-in AI noise reduction that you can switch on or off directly from the microphones, which is super convenient. But not only that, the Wave T5 system is compatible with the Maono Link companion app that gives you a lot of other features, such as the ability to see the charge left on the case and each individual microphone, several different levels of noise reduction that you can customize, you get voice enhancement options, and the ability to update the firmware on the receivers and the mics too. I also like the fact that you see the status lights for both the noise reduction and your battery on the receivers and the transmitters as well, no matter if you're using the USB Type-C Lightning options or the main one that stores in the case. The app also is not a requirement to operate the microphones, so I don't want you to get the impression that you have to install it, but I wouldn't see why you wouldn't install it, because it gives you all of that extra functionality that I talked about. Another feature that impressed me with this microphone system is going to be the range. Maono claims that you can get up to 300 meters of transmission distance, and while I have not tested it out quite that far, I've had 0 dropouts. Even when recording across large spaces, the connection has been rock solid. Touching on real world usage, I've used these for some talking head videos and for some outside shots as well, and I have to say that the simplicity and the way that these clip onto my shirt is a real time saver, and the fact that they're so compact means that I'm much more likely to carry them with me. My favorite sounding portable microphone at the moment is gonna be the DJI Mic 2, but that is significantly more expensive than this one, and that one is also much heavier than the Wave T5, coming in at 28 grams in comparison to only 9. With the Mic 2 in particular, if I'm wearing a t-shirt and using that microphone, it is for sure gonna cause some sag and look unnatural. I don't have that same issue when I'm using the Wave T5, as it's much more comfortable for me to wear because it's so lightweight. Alright guys, so right now I'm talking to you through the built-in microphone on my Panasonic GH7 Right now I'm outside, as you can see, so normal sounds that are going on in a regular neighborhood are happening right now. There are planes flying in the sky periodically, there are kids playing outside, and there's birds chirping and things of that nature. But what I'm gonna do in just a moment is start up my drone so those fans are buzzing and we can see how good the Maono mic blends out some of that noise. And now I'm still talking to you through my Panasonic GH7 microphone, and as you can see, my drone is flying right next to me, which is pretty loud sitting here in person. So we'll see how well the built-in microphone can kind of cancel out some of that noise. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Maono microphone. Give me a second. And now, as you can see, I do have the drone flying quite close to my head again. And right now I am using the Maono microphone again. Right now the AI noise canceling is off, but I'm gonna turn it on in just a second. All right, so now the AI noise canceling is on. I see the green light on the microphone itself. So let me know what you guys think. Is it doing a pretty good job of drowning out that drone noise, or were you expecting better? Let me know. And now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and walk away from my camera wearing the microphone. I think it says that there's about 300 meters of distance that it can maintain connection. I certainly would never need to walk that far, but I'm just gonna go ahead and walk a good distance away. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and walk back and still talk to you guys in the process, just so you have some more audio samples. And what I will do next is I will, just for testing purposes, I'll connect the transmitter to my iPhone, get a clip of that, and then use the Maono microphone in comparison to the built-in iPhone 16 Pro mic, just to see if it's worth upgrading from your internal iPhone 16 Pro mic, which is pretty good in my experience. But certainly I think that having something this close to your mouth and with the built-in internals will perform a little bit better than the iPhone mic. So give me 1 second, I will set that test up. Okay guys, so right now I'm recording with the iPhone 16 Pro, so the audio that you're hearing is coming from its internal microphones, but in just a moment I will connect the Maono microphone just so that you guys have a comparison of the quality in between the two. And now I'm using the Maono microphone connected directly to my iPhone 16 Pro, so let me know what you guys think. Does this make a big difference? Does it sound about the same? Let me know. Now, no product that I've come across is perfect, so let me go ahead and address some issues that I found with the Wave T5. First is going to be the windscreens, like I said earlier. Although they do work well and they get the job done once you get them on, like I said, they can be difficult to get on. Also, while the magnetic attachments are convenient, you want to be careful not to lose them because they're small and could easily disappear in your gear bag. Another thing that I want to note is, unlike the Mic 2, you don't get 32-bit float recording, nor do you get any internal recording capabilities. So with the Wave T5, you're going to have to be connected to a tablet, a smartphone, or something of that nature. But this is not a deal breaker for me at all, especially at the price point, because the sound quality is definitely good enough for me to use for professional work that requires me to be on the move outside of my recording room. Price wise, as I mentioned earlier, these are positioned really competitively when you consider what you're getting: the 2 wireless microphones, multiple connection options, and the convenient charging case. I think that the value proposition is strong. The comparable Hollyland Lark M2S system is gonna come in at about $159. The DJI Mic Mini costs about $169, and you're gonna have to pay more than double to get the Mic 2. Based on my experience with all of those microphones that I just mentioned, I have no issues whatsoever recommending the Wave T5 if sound quality is your main concern. But if you do own a DJI Pocket or something of that nature and you want the simplicity of connecting and going without the need for an external receiver, then of course the DJI systems are going to have a leg up in that category. However, given the ease of use across all of my devices, I think the Wave T5 is one of the best values out there right now. If you want a simple way to upgrade your microphone quality from a built-in camera mic, whether that be a DSLR or smartphone. So I think that you guys get the picture. In my opinion, the Maono Wave T5 is a solid choice if you're looking for a versatile, user-friendly wireless mic system. The combination of good sound quality, practical features, and reasonable pricing makes it it a compelling option for content creators, especially if you need to mic up multiple people. But let me know if you own the Wave T5 or if you have experience with any other wireless microphone systems. Also, if you have any questions about the T5, leave them in the comment section below. I'll certainly try to get you an answer. And before you get on out of here, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to join TM Nation. I'd love to have you. But other than that, it's your boy Tech Mo signing out. Until next time, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.